Is it bad that I really recently have started to really like that Pitbull song Fireball? Fireball?
I think I've heard it.
I don't think I've heard it.
Oh, my
either.
God.
I'm so not cool.
Well, I don't know that I'm cool either,
I'm pretty cool. I just haven't heard it.
but it keeps coming up on my Amazon Music playlist. I'm kind of starting to dig it.
Welcome to Best Threesome Ever, a podcast discussing all things revolving around nerdy pop culture. Probably not what you were expecting, but it's just as fun. Now here are your hosts, Nick, Rob, and Kevin.
Best threesome ever.
Poe Dameron, and
Finn. And our opener.
Yeah, it's funny. All right, here we go. Best Threesome Ever, episode 162, brought to you by Heroic Goods and Games and Jaybird Wines. I'm Nick.
Oh, that's me. I'm Megan.
I'm Kevin. You're in the Rob spot.
I'm in the Rob spot.
You have to say it second.
Yeah.
I missed my cue.
Rob is out today for reasons I can't remember.
He's out on assignment. I don't know. So they say that on TV shows when a reporter.
And I feel like he didn't say why. I feel like he just said he had a conflict. I can't remember.
Might have been a birthday,
Maybe
something
maybe
for a family.
Planning for his BB Quay this weekend.
Maybe.
I was actually at Heroic Goods and Games.
Oh, yeah?
Games and Goods.
How was it?
Guys and dolls. A couple weeks ago, it was my first time actually in the store.
Nice.
I was actually by it this weekend too because we were buying a bunch of stupid plates for something, but we didn't go in. But a couple weeks ago, I went in and I immediately spent $20 on a Samus Aran amiibo. So what am I gonna do?
And Paul knew. Well, you told Paul who you were. And
Well, he recognized the voice.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, you're Kevin.
yeah, you're
I was like, yeah, that's me.
Hey, you're that guy.
yeah, you're a nerd. Yeah, you buy nerdy stuff.
Woohoo.
Yeah. I was gonna say something. I don't remember.
Cute in
what.
there though. I like it.
Yeah, he's got a nice little store. It's,
Yeah, good selection.
And where is it again?
it's in Minneapolis.
It's
Off of
like
Minnehaha.
right off of Small Alls Avenue, right off of Hiawatha.
Okay.
So just south of downtown,
Yeah. I know where
off of,
Hiawatha is.
off of Minnehaha.
Oh, okay. Like over by, what's it called? Place I can't remember. Never mind.
Totally.
4321 Minnehaha Avenue. I
I'm
think.
gonna say I thought it was off of 39th or something.
Yeah, it's really easy to find.
I used to work over there.
Yeah. So I was talking to a guy at work.
Oh,
He's
man.
kind of like my other movie nerd guy, and he often disagrees with me on all sorts of points, like how he hated the new Mortal Kombat movie.
I mean, he's allowed to be wrong. It's fine.
That's what I told
Speaking
him.
of Mortal Kombat, I got stuff to talk about with that later.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So we were talking. We were talking about some things, and these are some things we came up with, and just as weird, random thoughts. Careful.
It's fine. I'm fine.
Is if you had 1984's Michael J. Fox from Teen Wolf, specifically Teen Wolf Michael J. Fox as Spider-Man.
Yeah, I could have seen it.
Or even
Absolutely.
like you could cast him today, or
Yeah.
like 80 around the time
Yeah.
of Back to the Future. I
Yeah.
could absolutely
Oh, yeah.
seen him as Pedro Parker.
nice, yeah. The other one was he said he goes Roadhouse is Top Gun without the planes. These were our discussion topics. I mean,
I guess I've never really seen
because
Roadhouse.
and here's why. Because Top Gun is and not to put this in such a crass terminology, it's a chick flick masquerading as a dude movie.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, I agree. And Roadhouse is strictly
Is very much a dude
It's-
movie.
Yeah.
80s.
Isn't it
Dude.
Like I get where he's going, but he's wrong.
Patrick Swayze just going around beating the living
Just
tits out of
roundhouse
people.
kicking everyone
Yeah.
he sees.
Yeah.
That's a dude
Are they
movie.
are they redoing that?
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
probably.
I
They're
mean,
redoing
probably, but
everything.
What aren't they redoing?
Fucking Disney released its 20th iteration of Peter Pan.
Probably with Liam Hemsworth.
Probably. And then we were talking about if in the new Fantastic Four movie, you could, although he's not really part of Fantastic Four. Oh, no, he's not. Never mind. Not Fantastic Four. Like if they revamped all of the Superman and the Flashverse and casting Carlos Esposito as Lex Luthor.
Well, they were already talking about that with possibly putting him in in that Black Superman movie they're thinking about making. Though I think Gunn may have put the kibosh on that. I don't remember.
Right.
With Jake
Giancarlo
Gyllenhaal, actually.
Esposito?
Carlos Esposito as
Carlos
Not
Esposito.
Giancarlo.
J-
The
From The Mandalorian?
Yeah, Mandalorian.
Giancarlo.
It's
Oh,
Giancarlo.
sorry.
Esposito.
I don't know why I put Carlos. My bad.
Esposito.
Yeah, that guy.
He's awesome.
He is awesome.
Bugging out.
Would he be a good Lex Luthor?
He would be a great Lex
God,
Luthor.
yes.
Are you kidding me?
He's got that whole bald, menacing
Sinister.
villain down.
Right.
Because he was Gus on Breaking Bad.
Right. I'd hate to see him like burn out his bad guy motif, though. You know.
He
Don't think it's possible.
was in an interview recently where he talked about how he likes playing bad guys
Yeah.
and he likes scaring his children with his role.
I love that.
I could imagine his children and watching
Or grandchildren, one
Mandalorian,
of the two.
watching Mandalorian, and being like, "Dad, what the hell?"
I wonder if Hayden Christensen's kids have figured out he's Darth Vader yet. Because he wasn't telling them for the
Right,
longest
yeah.
time because he didn't want them to be scared of him.
Oh,
It's
his
so
kids are pretty young
He's
too.
such
though.
a precious boy. I love him so much.
He is baby
Who's
girl,
he married to? Or were the kids with?
Mrs. Hayden Christensen.
Legally?
Legal.
Look it up.
Somebody
I'm sorry.
Google.
Hayden Christensen.
And then we were talking about recasting. We don't have to do this now, but because it was a very, very long discussion because we couldn't decide because we were recasting X-Men, which we had a lot of disagreements on.
Oh man.
And then we were casting Fantastic Four, and we couldn't find a good Ben Grimm. So
Fantastic Four.
yeah. Anyways, that's what we do. We do at work when we work together. We don't work together.
Rachel
all the time.
Bilson.
What?
I think they're divorced now,
I was
but
gonna say they were. I know they were together a while ago, but
is she the mother though? Because I know they were together a
No.
long time.
you didn't just like look on his Google.
No.
Oh well. I got it. Hayden.
Yeah, that's the mother.
Oh wow.
Briar Rose is their daughter's
Oh
name.
good lord.
Briar Rose Christensen.
Right?
He's 42.
That's okay. Ralphie May named his daughter April May June.
Who did?
Ralphie May, comedian. He's
Oh, yeah, I know him.
passed. Yeah.
Yeah.
His daughter's name is April May June, and his son is August something June.
So wouldn't that be is May his middle name?
May is his last name,
So she's April, May, June, May.
or April. I'm sorry, April, June, May.
Are you sure it's not like March, April?
Yes, because her first name is April.
It's stupid.
You know, kids these days.
People naming kids these days.
That too. Anyways, we're off to a great start.
Could have named his son like Julius,
Could have.
because that's where we got July from.
Yeah. There you go. You're so smart.
And I just remember really stupid, useless things.
I remember that the reason why July and August have the same number of days because his son Augustus was like, I want a month as long as my father. So
Yeah.
there you go.
They both stole from February.
Exactly.
Fuck them. They don't need days.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck February.
It's not even named after anyone.
So what else we got going? We have some trailers and shit.
Dude, have trailers and shit. I'm not gonna lie. I am very excited for this Barbie movie.
Dude,
I am so excited for this Barbie movie.
fucking same.
It's gonna be so
Cannot
weird.
wait.
It's gonna be so weird.
I cannot wait. I love it.
Nick, come on.
I was a big Barbie player.
You
as
played
a
with
kid.
Barbies?
I played with so many Barbies that my mom actually noted it on one of like the kindergarten or first grade like getting to know you sheets. like the question was like, if you went into their room, what would you find? And second,
Barbies.
after stuffed animals was in all caps Barbies. I was going to bring the sheet, but I couldn't find it.
I can't believe. For some odd reason, I don't picture you as a Barbie.
I do.
Really?
I do.
I was
Absolutely.
not. My sisters were the baby doll girls. Like they played
Oh.
with like dolls and shit. I played with Barbies because
I don't know what I would see.
I'm not
what
maternal.
I would see you playing with otherwise, but Barbies. I don't know. Just Meghan and Barbies. Just
I totally see it.
I write fan fiction. I made my Barbies kiss all the
makes-
time.
I mean,
She
Of course
writes
you did.
fan fiction, man. I saw her as a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, but I
was in a
love
Barbie
I love that they have Kate McKinnon as the Barbie that mom let the daughter
Yes.
give haircuts to.
Yes. With the nail polish.
The trans Barbie I was living for.
Oh yeah, with the deep voice.
Yeah, the one who was like,
the flat feet bit.
yeah. Where she steps out of the shoes and her feet are still arched up. I'm like, that is fucking genius. You psycho. Greta Gerwig.
So is it supposed to be realistic, or is it like the toys are in their own toy world of Barbie?
Barbie girl is in a Barbie world.
Just like the song.
Wrapped in plastic. It is fantastic. That's why everybody has a great day. And the fact that they played the Barbie song at the end by Aqua, fuck me. So anyway, but like when things start going wrong, that's when she gets fucking red pilled by haircut Barbie.
Okay.
Goes to the real world.
And she travels to the real world, fucking Who Framed Roger Rabbit style.
Fair enough.
Will Ferrell is like the
CEO of Mattel.
The CEO of Mattel, which like, why does he play the villain in the like
Lego
toys going to real world scenario movies? Because this is the second time this has happened.
Third, if you count Zoolander, which I do, because that models having to actually like do things is absolutely toys entering the real world.
Yeah, I see that.
But in like Lego
models.
Movie, yes, he voiced the evil villain, but it was more of his son's projection of him as the evil villain. He wasn't.
Fine.
I mean, but I get what you're saying. Anyways,
Didn't he like?
so Barbie.
I haven't seen the Lego
Elf
movie.
is sort of a toy going into the real world movie, and he was the good guy.
He was the
man.
good guy, but
Yeah.
the toy maker, cotton-headed ninny muggins,
It's true.
What?
Elf.
Oh, right. For some odd reason, I heard Alf. I don't know why. I was like, I don't remember any of that in Alf. But okay, we'll go with it. So Barbie, okay. I won't see it in theaters.
I will absolutely see it in theaters.
We might have to coordinate and see it together.
Maybe if I was drunk and slightly, which is not legalized in Minnesota.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't have to be coy about it anymore.
You don't have to.
Right. Slightly high is what I was referring to for those who didn't get my reference.
I think they got the reference.
I hope they got the reference. If you didn't get the reference, you're probably too young to be listening.
Ushers
to
are
this podcast.
sweet.
I was hoping they weren't thinking I was smoking crack or something like that. Was that smoking weed noise or was that the smoking crack noise?
How are those two different noises?
So if you really want to, you got to do like that.
Oh, right.
There you go.
Kevin,
Foley artist over here.
Master of the Foley over here.
That's what I do.
That was great. Yeah. So Barbie, we got Barbie.
So Barbie.
God, I'm so fucking excited. I can't even.
What else? What were the other trailers?
So we got the last Flash trailer where you see a lot more Ben Affleck as Batman, and you actually see what happens. Does it smell like weed? Am I crazy? I smell weed.
I smelled it a little bit earlier.
Okay.
I don't smell anything, but I don't trust my sense of smell.
And I've been smelling it before I made the joke, so it's not just like a psychosomatic.
Right.
Anyway, and we got to see him like when he actually goes back to the past,
right,
to play the shitty games that suck ass. Here's a callback for any of you AVGN nerds. Yeah. But like we see him like hanging out with like his parents, and she's like asking about school, and like I'm sure they mentioned the fact that he got a haircut because Barry in that universe is
right.
Longer haired, but like hanging out with them, and then he sees real Barry coming back, and he runs outside real quick and tackles him. But there was a lot more kind of that going on. So I also hear that there is, now this is still just a rumor, but there might be another Superman in this movie.
Oh boy!
And it's not Cavill.
Well, yeah,
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
What?
I have also heard that Kevin Smith's failed Superman project might be slightly coming to life in this movie.
Wouldn't that just be great?
I will shit my pants.
If you don't know anything about it,
oh my god,
it's a pretty funny, it's a pretty good story.
Yeah, and like there are set shots from it, and his really weird suit and his really weird long hair. It was called Superman Lives.
Yep.
The suit was cool looking. The S was very like Kingdom Come-ish.
Yeah. It was supposed to be directed by Tim Burton, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
No, Kevin Smith.
No, he wrote it. I thought
he was going to let Burton direct.
I thought Burton directed him writing.
I don't think.
God, that would have been so bad. Tim Burton should not be let near.
I was going to say,
comic book projects.
He talks about it in his, I think his first stand up or second video when An Evening with Kevin Smith.
Oh yeah, directed by Tim Burton. Fuck.
Weird.
And that I think maybe it's in the second one. Either way, it's in one of them. And he
so bad.
does this very long description of how the whole thing came to spoke and how it failed and all this other stuff. And then what
He looks like
what inevitably
Severus Snape.
He does look like
what
the S might stand for hope on Krypton, but here it stands for Severus Snape. Anyway, continue.
and how the producer was like, you got to put it in the world's most fiercest creature ever. And Kevin Smith was like, what that? He's like, it's a spider. Fuck, people hate spiders.
Yeah, he was going to fight like some kind of arachnid thing.
Right. And so when after the movie crashed, the producer made Wild Wild West, which has a giant...
Yep, Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
does.
anyways,
Kenneth
Kevin Smith
Branagh.
does a way better description telling.
Because he's Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's also much longer winded.
And
Yes.
supposed to, and he's slated to come to Twin Cities Con.
Yes.
For $350, you can do a VIP thing, and I'm like,
Really?
I really want to, but
That's the one in
it's coming up here,
Yeah.
July.
June or July.
Yeah.
There's also some kind of like creators convention that's coming. And a bunch of the cast of Smallville is going to be there.
Yeah.
And it's like a supernatural thing.
Interesting.
Like everyone from Supernatural is going to be here. And like,
Yeah.
what's his face and Jim Jam are going to have like their own like
Crypticon,
super...
like Crypticon? Or?
No. It's
a
its
different
own.
one?
It's like I think it's supernatural
Well,
related, but like
Okay.
the
Smallville's
Wizard
gonna be
Con
there
or
too.
whatever.
No,
the
fuck
big
that.
one.
Fuck WizardCon.
One of them has Sean Gunn,
Yes.
and I'm like, fuck, I
He
need
does
to
a-
go.
he
I need
does-
to go meet Kirk from
does-
Gilmore Girls
He
because that's
does a
how I
lot
know
of
him.
appearances.
It's only like $60 to meet him too. I'm like,
Yeah, if he shows up. That's
That's
the whole
true.
deal.
Yeah.
Because they're always like, as it was explained to me when we did.
Yeah, it's just called Creation, but it's got like a
Oh
big
yeah,
supernatural theme this year.
yeah. What was that one that we did years ago?
Anime?
No, not the
anime
funner
one.
Not that anime
Fan Fusion.
Fan Fusion. Yeah, maybe
Fan
that. I think
Fest
Fan Fusion. I think
something.
But anyways, we ended up
Yeah.
meeting the guy who runs the entire fucking thing. Somehow we
Nice.
ended up meeting with that guy and hanging out with him and getting fucking drunk as fuck a couple nights. But anyways, he was explaining like how guests they're like, yeah, they have like a $60,000 show up day fee, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, there's always a clause in every contract that says if they got another deal that's like more money,
Yeah.
they'll take that and drop the thing. But apparently they might still get paid sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah, and evidently we are never the one that pays more because we get dropped by celebs all the time here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is, and it's sad because I never got the chance to meet Jason David Frank.
Oh yeah,
because usually when he came during Fest.
yes,
Like he would always come to a con that was like during Renfest, so I never got to go.
he's at GalaxyCon when I met Batista.
Yeah, but
My fun story of running into him.
and but I mean I got a signature from him because Graham took
Right.
took my sub
Oh
on my
yeah,
stead.
yeah, I remember that.
So I have a picture of him holding it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Speaking of which, we didn't even mention this yet. Not to bring things down, but Ray Stevens died.
Ray,
Yes.
I'm
So I'm
so angry.
I am too, because he is one of my most favorite underrated actors.
He is so underrated. He was so good in fucking that King Arthur movie.
Yes.
As Bors.
Yes.
Oh,
And then
God.
you forget it's him, and then you're like,
Yeah, you do forget him, and you're like, holy shit, that's Ray Stevens, and I'm so excited for his part in Asoka because
Yeah.
A, he fucking looks like me.
He does.
He looks like me in
He
that
does.
movie, and I'm so excited to cosplay as him in his honor.
Yes.
he very much does look like you.
Fuck.
Maybe he was like, God, this Kevin guy. Fucking, I gotta
Wow, this guy,
model
this
mine. Look
random
We'll have
dude
to-
I found on Instagram.
We'll have
This
to
is how
talk
I'm
about
gonna-
it. But
Disney, if you want to use me as a stand-in and just sort of superimpose his features over me, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You'll be what's it called?
I'll be expecting your email.
Grand Trunkin.
Yeah.
I did realize something too, that if when we retire and we alternate Jungle Cruise and Star Wars, you and I.
Yep.
Because when you're doing Jungle Cruise, they'll do Star Wars.
Yeah, and vice versa. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Yep.
when you
That's
your
our
retirement
that's our
project.
retirement jobs are working
right,
at Disney
absolutely.
at the
Yeah.
the Disneyland
Right.
at the Star Wars Disney part, and then the Jungle Cruise.
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we'll just alternate days. It's fine.
Yep.
I realized I'll have to wear sleeves because they can't show you tattoos.
Yep.
So
Even though mine's a Disney tattoo, I still can't show it.
right. So anyways,
Mine
that's
is
fine.
just-
My only
Minnesota.
visible below my elbow tattoo is
Yeah.
a Disney
I'm
one.
just gonna be like, we'll just put a giant fan like right below me because I mean, it's a little warm in that room. I mean, it's not like uncomfortably warm, but It's
You can get
a lot of
a little
people.
One of those like ice.
And you're wearing
vests.
robes and
Yeah.
the ice vests. Those are
Fuck yeah. So the Flash.
Good idea.
so Flash.
Anyway,
I was going to say something too. I just noticed something about poor Michael Keaton's Batman in all this universe talk. He still has a rubber suit that he can't turn his fucking head. His bat. It doesn't look like his bat suit changed much where he could swivel his head.
I know, you think he would have worked that out by now?
You would think he would have, especially in his contract being like, if I'm coming back, I need to fucking turn my head. Just little something, please. Little something.
or maybe he's just going to go back and be like, okay, so all these other Batmen can turn their heads, Alfred. Make it happen.
I
Also,
just feel like your neck will get so stiff in that thing.
Oh, yeah.
You want to get knots? Let's
Yeah.
get knots.
You want neck issues?
I don't care if you didn't like that one. This one's for me.
I liked it. But apparently, he's also doing Beetlejuice too. Him
And Jenna Ortega,
Yep, and
because she's the new.
Lydia.
She's,
I mean, yeah, she's
the
the
spooky
new
girl now.
Yeah.
right, and
Fucking love her.
so in love with her. And what's her name's coming back too?
Winona Ryder.
Thank you. Yes, her.
I barely know her.
I'm just.
But is Gina Davis? I'm because I haven't seen her in a while, and I miss her.
She was
I am-
on. She was in. If you miss her that much, watch the 3rd season of Glow.
Ooh,
She's in it as.
It's a female wrestling show. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on
Gorgeous Ladies of
Netflix.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
It has
super good.
It has so much Alison Brie nipple,
So many. You
So
see
ma-
her boobs a lot.
a lot. The girl's not shy about her titties.
No, she's not.
I've only seen the first season, but
The 2nd and 3rd seasons are.
We're gonna quit Best Threesome Ever right now. Go on.
I think we also see. Oh God, what's her name? The co-star, the blonde. She was in American Gods too. Shit. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves.
Britta's in this.
Anything else about the Flash? Before
No. Other than that, not much more new stuff. Just some extra Ben Affleck, some Alfred,
Yeah.
Which Alfred?
the Jeremy Irons.
Oh, okay.
Jeremy Irons.
Ben Affleck's Alfred.
Batfleck's Alfred.
Keaton's Alfred died a
Yeah.
number of years ago.
Yeah, he was very old.
both in real life and I assume in that canon as well.
Didn't? Oh no, he was gonna. He was poison or whatever disease he had in that horrible one with the bat nipples.
Betty Gilpin.
Who?
That's her name.
Alfred, remember Mr. Freeze, and then you had to get
Well,
the,
he had a disease. He wasn't poisoned.
yeah. No,
he
disease,
had
sorry, yeah.
like
Alfred's-
some made up disease.
right. That Mr. Freeze's wife also had.
Uncurableism.
But he wasn't as far gone as his wife,
Right.
and that's why Mr. Freeze magically had a cure for him. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
I haven't seen that movie.
I don't mean to
since
brag,
was,
but I feel like that was pretty
child.
good.
That was very good.
Thank
that
you.
was really good. That was a good Schwarzenegger.
Thank you.
That was a good Schwarzenegger. Now let's get to the chopper. Any other ones before we get to the big trailer?
No.
No. Ahsoka.
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 Did we talk about Ahsoka last time?
I think you mentioned it.
We mentioned it, but we didn't. But they
hadn't dropped
had
the
a
trailer.
newer trailer come out.
Yeah.
Other than the
First of all, before we start this, all you fucking, as we've talked about many, many times, and everybody talks about the fucking toxicity of goddamn Star Wars fanboys. All you bitches who are like, I want it to be this way, and they did this, and they did that.
You are the ones who are the ball lickers.
Kind of, because here's the deal. All the things that you bitched about, they are slowly bringing back and have been. It's just not at the speed that you wanted or not, the way that you wanted. But they're literally bringing back Heir of the Empire, which, if anybody remembers, when Star Wars was kind of at a lull, not like a lull, but, it was the 90s. We didn't have much Star Wars going on. We got 2 book series of Star Wars. One of them was Heir to the Empire, which was phenomenal. And the other one was what was it called? Dark Empire? The one with Luke and he turns. It's fucking.
Yes, that was Dark Empire. That's one where where first the Emperor inhabits his body.
Yeah.
But then he clones him after Leia whoops his ass.
Yep.
And forces him out of him, and so he clones him, and then Luke fights Luke with Palpatine in Luke's body.
So, anyways, we had those two.
It's cool.
It was very
sounds cool.
It was.
I have 10 cards of it.
Really?
I have the tin card set still of the Dark Empire,
That's
like
fucking awesome.
with which has
Yep.
Leia with her yellow lightsaber and shit.
Yeah.
Which is when I think that was when I fell in love with yellow lightsabers.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I was looking up the cast for Asoka because
Either next time you guys are over, I'll bring it to the future podcast.
I was curious
they're
about
pretty. They're pretty cool.
who Thrawn was.
sounds cool.
Because I heard Mickelson and
Admiral,
I thought it was
Admiral Thrawn. Grand Admiral.
He was in the end of Rebels.
He was also the actor who's playing him was in House of Cards.
Well, he's in many a thing.
He's in it. He's in a shitload of stuff,
He's-
but I know him from House of Cards. He played the Russian president, and
Right.
he and
so
Robin Wright had.
They're literally
moment.
right now bringing Heir to the Empire visually to us.
basically yes.
Yeah. So all you fucking fanboys, go suck it. Just shut your fucking pie holes. I'm sorry. I'm
literally shut up
just
to the fanboys, not you. You
the
keep
fanboys.
talking.
I'm not.
I hope we get some High Republic stuff because I thought that was supposed to be the next trilogy, but I guess they're continuing on. From what I understand, they're still gonna do because I know it's not
Yeah.
like they're ditching the High Republic era
Correct.
stuff because that was a big plot point in Jedi Survivor, which you can watch the first couple episodes on youtube.com/awinnerisYou, watching Ian and I playing through that.
I saw your picture. It was
And
great.
I'm not going to lie, in this series, now that we have the face cam, I jim the camera a lot, so be prepared for that. Especially when Ian asks plot-related questions, and I have
God.
to lie through my teeth to
I
him.
love that. It is-
Watch out for me mugging the camera and giving you guys little hints. I'm not
You
going to lie.
tease.
This series is going to be a good one.
I'll have to start watching it. I haven't watched that one yet.
Yeah, so the first episode came out yesterday. By the time this comes out, we should have 2 episodes out.
Great.
Because those are going to come out on Wednesdays.
Winner is you.
And Oberdeen will be finishing up on Fridays.
Great. So yeah, but Ahsoka looks great. We get Jedi or Sith something Ray Stevens. And I wonder.
I like their orange lightsabers. It's like a blood
Yes.
orange color.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I like that cute little blonde thing. His little apprentice. He has
Right.
kind of an Emperor what's-his-face thing going on from the Old Republic video game.
Yes, that is what I was just about to say. He looks like it was a Sith acolyte or.
Well, he was Emperor of the some other rim.
Maybe we're thinking of two different people.
We probably are.
Oh, there was one that was like around with Darth Bane.
No.
Who he was? Shit,
Nothing annoys me more than Darth Bane simps.
not Darth. Darth Revan. Sorry, he was after Bane.
Yeah, Darth Revan. He's cool.
But there was a guy that was around at about the same time that looks very similar to this character. So I don't think it's the same character because he'd be way too fucking old. Because that was way before everything else.
way.
Yeah, I have to emphasize the how long ago.
Yeah. A long, long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Oh.
That guy.
A totally different guy that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
And I forget his name because his name's escaping me. But yeah, we get that. We get fucking definitely going to be seeing some Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Yep.
And God, it looks fucking good.
It does. I'm very excited for this show.
Yeah.
I cannot get here soon enough.
I have recently become. I was never not a fan of Ahsoka, but I've recently become more of a fan of Ahsoka and how good the character really is.
She has had one of the best story arcs throughout Star Wars.
Yeah.
Especially because she started out as this annoying character that nobody liked.
Yes.
And I feel like we've talked about this. The Clone Wars movie
Wars.
that came out
Yeah.
with that ugly ass little Jabba the Hutt baby.
God,
Was that
so
the weirdly animated one?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Clone Wars has always been kind of weirdly
Well,
animated.
yeah, I
but-
meant like the 2D version.
No. This was, I think, after that.
Okay.
She was introduced in the movie. It was
Yeah.
a feature-length movie. It
Right,
was all
yeah.
the 3D style. But it was weird, and nobody liked her. He
No.
called her Snips all the time.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I just want somebody to call her that again. That's all I want.
Oh.
But it was not very good.
Well.
It was.
And even the Clone Wars, I didn't like the first couple seasons of, but it really grew on me, and so did Ahsoka. She
Yeah. Like I said, even if you just
die for her now.
Disney, if you go to the Disney or the Star Wars part of Disney, so we click on Star Wars, and then towards the bottom there should be a list of Ahsoka centric episodes.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of the backstory, which also has
Yep.
Bo-Katan and that relationship. We also get the live action Rebels from this now.
Bo-Katan.
I'm thinking we're getting. I don't know if we'll get the two guys. We got the two girls. Why are their names fucking?
Fucking Zeb and
Yeah.
Ezra, we saw a holograph of.
Oh, that's right.
Zeb was in The Mandalorian,
Yeah,
so I'm,
he
so I'm
was in-
thinking yes.
Okay.
I bet we get them at some point.
Right. But the other...
But we've seen Hera, Sabine, and Chopper.
Right. So...
Well, Kano was the other one, but he's dead.
yeah, he's dead. That's right.
Which is too bad, because I would love to see Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh my God,
It would be a
yes.
fun, like if they did like a flashback. Because I mean,
Yes.
with like doing just some backstory with Hera,
Yeah.
have a little like flashback with her. And please God, Freddie Prinze Jr. put him in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would he be around
The right
Ahsoka's
age.
age in this new series?
Uh,
Because of where Bad Batch is.
Well, I mean, because Rebels took place just like a hair before Episode 4, but this takes place after the most recent
Yeah.
season of Mandalorian. So this is about 7 years post Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
But he would have died just before Yavin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did.
But I mean, they could
Can we just put Prince Jr. in things?
just put Freddie. Well, I mean, he's in the Rise of Skywalker. His
Is
voice
he?
is
Oh, his
he talks
voice.
to Rey. He's one of the Jedi who's like,
Oh, okay.
you can do the thing. Get the power crystal. Go to the next level.
yeah.
Level up.
I didn't know Freddie Prinze Jr. was big in WWE right now. He's a commentator, writer.
Huh.
Yeah, he's... Yep. If you watch WWE Legends on A&E, he's one of the head guys that's sitting... I'm like, what the fuck is Freddie Prinze...
weird.
Right.
It is really weird.
But it's not like he's just there as like color commentary. He's there as like he works for WWE.
Huh.
I think he might be a producer. I don't know. Anyways,
But interesting thing, we are recording this on the anniversary of
Yes, we
both
are.
A New Hope and Return of the Jedi.
yep.
Nice.
Which
it's also the anniversary of adopting my dog.
well, that's cute too.
We should
Friendly.
had to give him a Star Wars name.
We gave him a Game of Thrones name
Fair
instead
enough.
because
Though speaking of Ahsoka and Star Wars, we did we bought a bunch of shit for May the 4th, but we got these Ewok Mickey ears.
cute.
So they're furry and they have like a little like wicked looking bow on them.
Aw.
They were designed by Ashley Eckstein, who voices Ahsoka in the show.
Awesome.
Cute. Well, yeah, she runs like the whole what's it called? There's like the whole feminine fan line that she runs
That makes sense.
from Disney stuff.
That makes sense.
Like all the
What adorable.
her universe, something like that.
That sounds right.
Yeah, it's she. I don't know if she runs it, but she's a big part of it.
I also think it's very funny that if you know the history of like when George was writing Star Wars, he went to people to try to make the movie. Disney turned it down.
Of course that they did.
Yeah, so I think it's funny that ironically Disney now owns Star Wars. But
Well, I
anyways.
mean, they had a partnership with Lucas for a long, long time.
Well, yeah, because ILM and fucking yeah,
Because I met a bunch of
Skywalker Sound.
I met a bunch of Star Wars people long before the buyout back in like the early aughts, like right when Episode 3 was coming out.
Really?
Because that's when I met Amy Allen,
Oh,
who plays my favorite Jedi, which is Ayla Secura, the blue Twi'lek.
Yeah, the one that gets shot in the back.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, he just gets fucking annihilated.
because they knew they didn't stand a chance if they didn't fucking
Just destroy her.
Operation Shock and Awe that girl.
Right.
She would have tore them up. She's my favorite. I love her.
Tore up them with the
and
rope.
Amy Allen, who plays her, the live action version of her, is the sweetest person on earth.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
I've heard.
I didn't meet Jake Lloyd. His line was too long, but I did meet the kid who played young Boba Fett. He was very pleasant. Anthony Daniels
Nice.
is kind of a drama queen.
What?
I know this might be shocking.
Shocking.
I'm
he was
shocked.
He did not like people taking a picture of him who were not like in line to take a picture. Like even though he's like up on like a dais where like you have to
Yeah.
stand in
Right.
line, like
Everyone
people were
can
like
see him.
were like not in line but like took a picture of him. He was like,
How dare you?
yeah.
Oh, how dare you?
I hate it when people do that.
Yeah. It's like you're the gold gay robot. Can you settle down?
You're the butler of fucking Star
You're
Wars.
the Alfred of Star Wars.
And not
Literally.
even as cool as Alfred.
Not
Not
even as
even.
cool.
Not even.
I'm pretty sure.
Anthony Daniels, come on our podcast.
Doesn't someone tell him to shut up like at least once a movie?
I think so.
Or maybe they should.
Well,
I know somebody covered. Was it Leia who covered it, or Han who covered his mouth at one point? Like I don't know how that worked, but it did.
Yeah.
It's like that's just a speaker. What?
Yeah.
yeah, they did. I know Leia turned him off once
Yeah.
because Han was getting annoyed.
I think Han covered his mouth.
I think so. think maybe on Bespin. Maybe.
I think it was Hoth.
Hoth?
Or as they were leaving Hoth.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. There was another trailer I want to talk about or something Star Wars related.
God, I love talking about Star Wars.
I do too.
What?
I could talk about Star Wars.
goddamn
For
day.
160 some episodes?
Yeah, absolutely. Good. Weird. Good thing I have a thing to do this with. God damn it, there's something else to talk about with Star Wars or something. I don't remember. Maybe it'll come later. You know the trailers I mean to talk about?
The PlayStation Showcase was yesterday. A bunch of trailers came from that. Mortal Kombat just released a trailer. The new game is called Mortal Kombat 1.
Like
Since we were talking about Mortal Kombat earlier.
the number one?
The number one.
Okay.
It's called Mortal Kombat 1 because Liu Kang at the end of the last one became a god and replaced Raiden.
Huh. Okay.
And
I know
he,
none of these.
I know it's all right.
characters,
You don't have to.
but,
So he's
go
resetting.
ahead.
So he's resetting the universe because Liu Kang just wants everybody to be happy and playful and
right.
gargle each other's balls and stuff. But then Shang Tsung shows up and he's like, "I'm the bad guy. I'm back to Mortal Kombat
Again.
Yeah, and it's a very brutal trailer, but Liu Kang is very cool in it.
Mortal Kombat 1.
But it looks like this time around, Sub-Zero and Scorpion are best friends.
And the Huggies. And,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
I'm a fan of that because I like them both, and I've just work together. You could be unbeatable. But yeah, that's interesting. They're doing a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3.
Really?
Yep. The trailer is
3.
The best one.
Wait. Is that the one?
That was the one that took place in the jungle, where you had to like eat to stay alive and shit.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Which has the world's greatest boss fight because it keeps track of what's going on in real time. It was like one of the first games to fucking do this. And so there's this really old geezer sniper who's fucking impossible. But if you just let it go and wait like 4 days and come back to the game, he dies of old age. You can go pick up his shit. Infinity pro tip.
There you go.
If you've watched our first episode of Jedi Survivor, that is a reference. So yeah, very cool. And so it very fancy cinematics and what have you. And then it ended it with the Snake Eater song, which is the greatest video game song in existence.
I was thinking of Metal Gear Solid 2, which took me forever to fucking beat.
I was a pro at that game. I've beaten it so many times. I beat the first tanker section on extreme, no radar, getting full dog tags.
Yeah, I couldn't do
I
that.
was obsessed with that game. God, what the fuck? Alan Wake 2, which looks very good.
Okay.
And that's in that dark universe that they're doing.
Alan Wake?
Yeah, it's in the same universe as like Control and Quantum, the game with Littlefinger and Iceman.
Oh, okay.
Fucking what else? There's another one. And Destiny 2. Nathan Fillion is back as Cade, which is very cool.
Nathan.
And he's as soon as because Blake had asked me if I had watched the trailer yet. I'm like, no, it's Destiny 2. I stopped caring after fucking Cade 6 died. He's like, watch the trailer. I'm like,
Oh, you bitch.
Oh, you bitch. You son of a bitch. So yeah, lots of and then there was one more, and I'm totally missing out on it. But give me a talk amongst yourselves. I'll find it.
Talking amongst ourselves. Talking amongst ourselves.
I mean,
Oh, Spider-Man 2.
No, Spider-Man 2.
So there's a trailer for Spider-Man 2, and holy shit,
Oh, yeah.
the symbiote combat looks insane. And it showed like how you can switch between the two Spider-Man because you can change between black suit Peter Parker and
Right.
black Spider-Man.
too many Spider-Man.
Exactly. So you switch between Peter and Miles, and what I thought was interesting, I'm like, is that a stereotype we want to go with? You know, whatever, it's fine. So like it plays music the whole time. Like it always has that very intense and interesting, Spider-Man music.
Right.
But when you switch over to Miles, it still plays the same music, but it adds like a snare track to it to make it like hip hoppier. I'm like, I get they're trying to differentiate the two, but come on, guys.
Yeah.
But fuck me, it looks good.
Spider-Verse comes out June 1st.
Yeah, very, very
Right
soon.
around the corner.
Very, very soon.
Next week.
I'm very excited.
Me too. I'm going
Be
to
a
go see
good-
it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go see it. I'm going to go see it.
Fucking Oscar Isaac just on a quest to play as many fucking super nerd / comic book characters as he can.
I am here for it.
Yeah, I'm not going to stop.
That's, 3, maybe 4 Marvel characters now?
Yeah, I think we made a total a while ago.
Apocalypse.
Because he's Apocalypse, he's Moon Knight,
Moon Knight.
he's And now he's Spider-Man 2099, one of
Yeah.
my favorite Spider-Men, by the way.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like that comic.
That suit.
What
I know.
else?
Suit was cool. That's about it. We're talking Marvel specific?
That's what I was picking up.
Because otherwise, Poe Dameron technically is Disney, which is also Marvel, which
It's
is
true.
Oh yeah, I guess same umbrella. Ella. Wait, no, that's Tom
Boo.
Holland. Wrong Spider-Man.
boo.
I mean, if you want to
Wow.
be technical about it, he did play 3 different
Right.
characters in Moon Knight.
He did.
If you want to be technical. But yeah,
Can-
it,
But then he voiced somebody else too, didn't he? Am I making shit up?
no, I think you're making this. I think this is his first animated
Okay.
Marvel role, but maybe
I was gonna say he voiced Gomez Adams in the Adams
he would
Family.
have been such a great Gomez if
He
they
would have
didn't
been-
go the older route.
Yeah. It wasn't.
I'm sorry, there's only so many hours in a day, guys.
It's true.
Gross.
Between him and Pedro Pascal, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my, free time.
You're not going to have any free time. Oh.
That's probably where I was going with that.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Why are you smirking?
We'll get to it.
God, can't wait.
Kevin, did you ever rant about something?
I said we'd get to it, but if you want me to do it now, I will.
Well, I didn't know what else we were going to talk about.
Should I get the soapbox?
Maybe. So I saw Fast X.
Okay.
I saw Fast X. I don't care for these movies much.
do.
Sabra loves them.
I've
She
never
loves them.
seen. I think I've seen
They're like-
parts of Tokyo Drift.
They're
and
like
that's
one
it.
of her favorite, like,
franchises.
no, like guilty pleasure popcorn movies.
got it.
Like she's like, I don't care how stupid they are. They're fun and I
That's-
enjoy them. And they are fun. They are fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's just these movies used to be like about like real world problems and stuff. Like
Yeah.
wanting to take care of your loved ones, and so they steal to do that by stealing
Yeah.
like DVD VCR combos and shit
Oh,
from
wow.
trucks. Yeah, that's how old this
That's how
franchise
old
is.
this franchise
This is
is.
25 fucking years worth of
Holy
movies.
shit.
And
25 years?
something like that. I thought the
Googling.
first one came out in like 98.
That's probably very right, but I'm just like, 25 years. Fuck.
This is a shot in the dark. I feel like that's how long ago it was. I mean, if they were stealing DVD VCR combos,
I feel you're right.
fucking woof.
2001
Oh, so-
was the first.
Close enough.
But
So-
still
still close
fucking 22 years of...
So it's been a fucking long time. And so and that was like the first one was that. The second one, it had, and I'm still waiting for her to come back, Eva Mendes. But like each one, they feel like they have to like be more ridiculous, and like you can just be like a cool spy thriller if that's the route you wanted to go, because that's what they're doing now. Like
Yep.
they were criminals, but now they're like
now
super
they're-
spies with like powers. Like
Yeah.
Vin Diesel has powers.
Yeah, well,
Like,
and
he should have died so many times.
he's running it like a D&D.
Like a D&D campaign,
Yeah,
yes.
That's what I've heard, because he's a gigantic nerd.
And that is what I've told people, and that's what has softened me on it, is because it is basically a D&D campaign. But concrete is still concrete.
I saw your Facebook post on this.
It's not paper mache. You can't just drive through it in any car. It doesn't work like that.
Apparently, they can just break the laws of physics.
They have gone so far beyond that. I have to imagine that this is not just even an alternate reality where physics are wibbly wobbly. Like, this is a different... Like, this is like Star Wars. It's a galaxy far, far away where they have different physics.
I mean,
It just, everything looks
Plausible.
like Earth. But it's not Earth. It's planet Gargnog 7. And that's why they were able to shoot a car into space, and that's why people keep dying and coming back from the dead. That's why Han didn't die. That's why Wonder Woman didn't die. Because spoiler alert, she comes back in this one at the fucking end
oh, you spoiled it.
in a sub at the Antarctic. Why? How? Who the fuck knows?
You're saying there was no story really connecting it to it?
I have no idea what was happening. It was about Vin Diesel and his very brown child to his very light skin and his baby mama's very light skin. It's not like it's Michelle Rodriguez's and his son, which that I could buy. She has a very dark complexion. No, it's Thor's wife, who, despite the fact that she's Brazilian, is very light skinned.
Yes.
Very light skinned.
Yeah.
And Vin Diesel doesn't exactly, I think, know what his heritage is because he doesn't know who his dad is. And he has just proclaimed himself as ethnically ambiguous.
Okay.
So he can play whatever he wants.
I mean,
which is fine. It's fine.
Right.
It does work for him. He looks like he could be part Puerto Rican. I mean, if you've ever met a number of people from Puerto Rico, they come in everything.
Yeah.
My uncle is 100% Puerto Rican. He has very dark complexioned parents. He has light skin, red hair, green eyes, and freckles. He looks 100% Irish.
It's the Encanto family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The family Madrigal.
Exactly.
They definitely just like
They're
showed
old.
all of the hues of the Hispanic rainbow.
Exactly. And so it's fine, but it's just this boy he's so fun in this movie, especially all of the scenes with John Cena are adorable, but it's also really stupid. The movie is worth it. 100% worth it for Jason Momoa chewing scenery and acting as gay as humanly possible. He is like squealing, painting his fingernails, painting dead guys' fingernails.
Oh my God.
Like prancing around wearing the most ostentatious, flamboyant outfits possible. He puts his hair into Sailor Moon meatball buns. He is everywhere in this movie being ridiculous. And I'm like, you know what? I'm here for this. And it was at that moment that I realized there is like 9 major DC characters and at least 5 or 6 major Marvel characters in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I had a theory that Brie Larson was possibly playing Brian's like long lost sister.
Sure.
She does not.
Okay.
She plays Kurt Russell, who like leads the agency that they work for.
Yeah.
He plays her daughter. Fucking Alan Richson, who I had no idea was in this movie, shows up as like one of the main bad guys that isn't Jason Momoa, because he is now the leader of the agency, but like they're framed for like this bomb that goes off in Italy, and he's like, I'm gonna get those Rangers, because this movie's Power Rangers Turbo, you guys. So he's like the government agent who's on their tail, like it's Fast and Furious 1 again. And there's like a scene with like street racing and butts again. I'm like, oh, they're trying to recapture their youth. That's adorable. So many butts. But then like towards the end, he's back he's on their side. He's like, oh, I get it. You guys are really like the good guys here. I'm on your side. But then at the end again, he's like, nope, I was working for Jason Momoa. Spoiler alert. I was working for Jason Momoa the whole time, and I just shot down the other good guy's plane with a missile. And it ends on like a fucking Empire Strikes Back. Vin Diesel and his kid are about to die in a thing, and then that's when Wonder Woman shows up in Antarctica for some reason, because that's where Michelle Rodriguez and Charlize fucking Theron are. This movie was complicated. There were too many people in it.
I'm looking at the cast and I'm like,
There's
holy,
so many
there's
people
so
in this
many.
movie.
Was it directed by
Justin Lin again?
Okay.
He was still the guy who directed the best Star Trek movie of the new ones.
Right.
But what?
We'll get to your second rant later, but if you remember,
Helen Mirren.
I don't.
I'll remind
Oh,
you.
yeah, she plays Jason Statham's... Oh, Jason Statham's in this. And
Yeah, Jason
Again.
Statham.
For like
Charlize
2
Theron,
seconds.
Natalie Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Ludicrous. Suspected that.
Yeah.
Michelle
Tyrese
Rodriguez.
Gibson.
Yeah, they're all.
Everyone who's fucking been in a Fast and Furious is in this
Yeah.
movie, except for the guy who was the main character in Fast and Furious 3, but he wasn't the last one.
And also Paul Walker.
And Paul Walker is in it.
He is.
He is, because they integrate the origin of Jason Momoa's character in the events from Fast and Furious. What was it, 4, where they steal the vault?
Yep,
because he was the main bad guy's son, basically.
Right.
And so they redo that scene and splice Jason Momoa into it very
Rita
cleverly.
Moreno.
Yeah,
Rita freaking Moreno.
Uh-huh.
God.
Plays Thor's wife's little sister. I can never remember the actress's name. I just know she's...
Rita Moreno plays Abuelita.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, God, that's right. Rita Moreno. She
Jesus.
plays somehow John Cena and Vin Diesel, who are brothers, even though that makes no sense, their mother.
Well, abuelita means.
I know, but because that's still Vin Diesel's son's grandmother.
Oh.
But I think it's their mother.
Their mom.
But maybe that's
like,
their
maybe
grandmother.
Sounds like more of a complicated family tree than Game of Thrones.
Very complicated family tree. And the most, like, besides the papier-mâché concrete, besides the car cannon, besides Vin Diesel using NOS to pull two helicopters down and into each other, and then spinning the car around to whip the on-fire helicopter into Jason Momoa's car.
Physics.
All of that aside, the most unrealistic part of this movie is us expecting to believe that Vin Diesel and John Cena are fucking brothers. Fuck you. They're both big. Yay.
That was unbelievable. That's funny.
Yeah. I don't. I can't. I no.
Anything else about
John
Fast X there, bud?
It's a fucking
Thing?
No, they're apparently now wants to stretch it instead of 2 movies into 3.
Oh my God, no.
13 movies.
14 if you include
14.
Hobbs and Shaw. The Rock does show up at the end.
The Rock.
Yeah.
I thought he was
That they hate each other.
done and kaput and out of there.
They talked him into it.
You pay him enough money.
I was going to say, yeah, I mean,
Well, he Henry Cavill's Superman in at the end.
Yeah.
got
And
it.
it was just him in a solo scene, so
So it wasn't like he had to go to set,
Right.
run into Vin Diesel like Crafty.
yeah.
Right. You guys, anybody watch season 2 of Shadow and Bone?
I
Yes.
keep meaning to because I fucking love that book series, even though it's not super greatly written. I mean,
Well, that's
it was
okay.
her first
Season 2
book,
wasn't
but yeah.
super greatly written.
It
either.
was not. I had a
Really?
really hard time like being as invested as I
Yes.
was the first season. The first season I was
Yeah,
edge of my
no, that
seat.
fucking
Yeah.
first
Season 2 was
season
like
was awesome.
just wrapping up anytime soon.
Yeah.
Is it 10 episodes or 8? Got
Yep.
it.
Anyways, yeah, no. Season 2
How
starts
is-
off okay.
How is Nikolai? I am in love with that character
He's
in the books. Is he not?
he's in it the entire time, and then he is in it, and then he kind of they don't really finish his. The ending.
No, you really don't get any like
No,
Closure.
You get nothing. Like, is there a? Because then after that scene, she's like in the bar, just fine. Like everything's fine, everything's good. Like the ending was just so. I had a problem believing the ending. I had a problem believing the two main characters, Santa and her little love interest, Roy Boy.
Mal.
Thank you.
Mal Leonardson.
I have a hard time believing that those two characters, the path that they decided to take, I don't know if it's in the book or they had some freedoms with
I've
the
never read it,
series.
so I have no idea.
I don't like how their storyline ended because it made no sense. Because you're like, what? You're just forgetting about everything that you've just done over the past season and a half? Are you fucking kidding me? The mom was great. I love that actress who's the. She's the referee in the Harry Potter Quidditch game.
I know the character name, but I can't remember
Right.
her name.
She is
Played Cassandra on
Madam
Doctor Who.
She is phenomenal. The Wraith is, oh my god, I'm in love with her.
Inej. Oh god, dude! Like, read
the
the
whole-
books because she is ha.
And the whole Crow gang, I love.
I love the little gay
Crows.
trio. They were
God.
they were the best part of the
give
season.
give it to me.
Give
3 times.
them their own spin-off series. I'd
And
rather
the
watch
fact
them
that-
anyway.
And the fact at the end, the gun names are bad with me, but the gunslinger, he's literally wearing literally wearing a top hat, like a Western
The gayest
jacket.
of the gays.
Get this. This is my favorite part.
Oh my god.
He's wearing his guns, like looking like a Western star at the top, kilt on the bottom. Yep, wearing a kilt
I
with
need to
gunslinger.
go
I'm like,
change my pants. I'll be right back.
That whole like Crow gang, I love, and the guy that leads it, I love. He's phenomenal in this series. He's got such a look.
I wasn't expecting to like him in the first series. I mean, as an actor, not like.
Right.
I love the character because Kaz is very complicated. But yeah, I was just like, oh,
Oh, he's
Oh,
in the second season.
Holy
He
shit.
gets better.
yeah.
A lot better.
I can't remember the actor's name, but he's very. He's got something.
Although for a germaphobe, he's not afraid to like throw down and knock the fuck out of people. So
Well, that's because he's wearing his gloves.
that's true.
It's like a
Yeah.
psychological
I know.
gotta cover my hands thing.
Oh,
not
yeah.
like a
Oh, there's a whole
you got blood
thing.
on me. Ew.
Him and the Neige thing is a whole.
Oh yeah, no, I've read the books. I know there's.
Well, I don't know if it follows the books at all. So I
I think it's relatively, but I haven't seen it. I have to watch it. I don't forget.
Have you watched any of it?
The first season. I
Does
haven't
that
seen
follow
any
the
of
book?
It's complicated.
Okay.
The first season follows the first Shadow and Bone book, but the Shadow and Bone series takes place before Six of Crows, which is the book series for the Crows.
Gotcha.
So
There are 6 of them at the end.
So for the series, they wanted to combine. It's all takes place in the same universe, but they kind of had to weave in the Crows
Sure.
into the first season because they didn't really have a
Right.
thing. But they did that by using their kind of origin stories, and it was really good. I just
Right. Kevin,
Anyway, Kevin looks like he's about to.
drop a bomb.
Yeah.
Oh no bomb
some
dropping.
knowledge.
Just the other trailer was the new Hunger Games serpents and
Oh, I didn't see that.
Severus Snakes.
I've seen
I haven't
clips,
seen that
but
one yet.
Well, because it came out like the day after. Well, actually, while we were recording our last podcast.
Why didn't I watch that?
I don't know.
Anyways.
songbirds and snakes.
That's-
But yeah, season 2, it feels like they. It was very predictable, and then you just Game of Thrones the ending, literally, like, but a little bit better, if that even makes sense. But
Where does the Darkling end up? Where does Ben Barnes end up at the end of the second series? Is he dead?
on fire.
Okay.
Spoilers, yeah.
No, that's where the second book ends, where he's on fire.
En flambe.
En
Yeah,
flambe.
They kill him. They kill him, and I thought
They
there'd
think
be a
they kill
really.
him?
I thought there'd be a really awesome fucking battle between her and him. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Not at all. Just fucking one little thing, and then he's dead.
Yeah.
And then
He's not dead. Spoiler
then-
alert, he's not dead. There's a third book.
I'm assuming so because they drop hints that there are probably parts of him that are still lingering.
There are
Inside of her.
Sorry, but the look that she gives at the very end before they cut to the credits bugs me as much as the gasp at the end of Hamilton from Eliza. I hate that gasp. I think I get it. If people love it, I'm sorry, but it's stupid because if it was like every time I've seen it or heard it, it's always been a very loud, audible, like huge gasp. If it was like a slight gasp, I think it would, for me, would register better because everybody's like, well, what is she seeing? What is the gasp for? Blah, blah, blah. And that's fine. That's great. But it's just so shocking at the end of a very poignant moment.
You want just like a.
Yeah.
And what you get instead is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
3 times as loud.
Well, I didn't want to destroy either your ear balls or my
I
vocal
appreciate
cords.
that.
So, thank you. So, like, the ending, I just was like, she's just out this entire time throwing this big fit about it, and then all of a sudden, here we go. Hey, fucking, no. Bad Shadow and Bone.
Naughty. You go nine.
Go to bed, ma'am.
The other thing was the Willy Wonka.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, God.
Fucking, why are they making Hot
Why?
Willy Wonka? Nobody asked for this.
Ew.
Nobody asked for this.
Ew.
So I have a theory about this movie.
Please
So we have
share.
this. So we have this Hot Willy Wonka prequel, and I had said to somebody, "Yeah, this makes sense that this man who's been owning this factory this long would look like fucking Timothy Chalamet." And they're like,
Right.
"Well, it's a prequel." I'm like, "I know, but you look me in my fucking eyes and tell me that this movie isn't going to end with him like walking down like the carpet towards the gates with like
Yes!
5 children and 5 adults
my God,
slightly
yes.
blurred out to like a slow motion version of like Party Like a Rock Star. There's some like a 2-way cover of it.
Came in like a wrecking ball. I don't know why that. I don't know why that song.
Like I guarantee you, it's gonna be a slow mo sequence of him like walking with his little fucking stupid cane down the carpet towards like these dumb wiener kids. Guarantee you, that's how it's gonna end. I guarantee you.
I love it.
If it was like a 2-way cover of Party Like a Rockstar, that'd be amazing.
Okay, but
It won't be that, but like, please.
Okay, but like, does he do the Gene Wilder?
They won't show that. It'll just be him. Like maybe he'll like lean forward, and that's.
Oh, that's I can
They'll
see
open
that.
the door and he'll walk out, and then you see all the.
Yeah, it's just the slow mo walk, like where you see his feet, you see like a close up of his like his eyes and shit.
Yeah.
I could write shitty Hollywood remakes all
Absolutely.
day and make so much money.
Is this prequel done by the same? I'm assuming it has to be done by the same distributors as the first one, and every other one sequently. Or wait, who did the Johnny Depp one? I know. Oh, that's Tim Burton.
Yeah, it was Tim Burton. This is Warner Brothers. So
yeah,
adapted from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Director Paul King.
Yeah, I think the original was Warner Brothers.
Paul King. What does he do?
Although it was one of my first games. The Willy Wonka game was one of the first Vegas penny slots that I played. And every time it did the World of Imagination, because it was like the bonus world, I'd always be like, World of Pure Inebriation.
I thought you were going to talk about the Willy Wonka game that came out around the time of the Johnny Depp movie.
There was a game?
There was a game, and
you-
it sucks so much ass. It's
So did that movie.
It's awful. You have to collect like pieces of candy, and like you think you're going around like this is an optional collectible where it says 2 out of 100.
Right.
Nope, you have to collect them all to move on.
So
Fucking kidding me.
Paul King, the reason I laughed was because he directed Paddington 2, the whole Paddington series, I guess, 1, 2, and 3.
Paddington 2, obviously being one of the greatest movies ever written.
Yeah, thank you. You picked up what I was putting down.
Yeah,
because
I got your reference.
that movie, I fucking love. It's quickly become my fucking favorite.
Did we want to do a happy ending for Game of the Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
Yeah, we can do that.
65?
Do that.
Okay. Have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy
She
3?
has not, and
I
she
have
won't.
not, and I
because
won't.
Oh.
I'll let you
Yeah.
tell why. I'm
Okay.
not gonna-
Fair enough.
I'm gonna
We'll talk about it later.
steamroll
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, okay, we'll talk about it.
Okay. But you don't mind if we talk about it, though?
No,
Okay.
I just don't want to see it.
Fair enough. Nerd grabs?
you. Nerd grabs.
Nerd grabs. I got back surgery. That's my nerd grab.
Sure did.
Sure did. They cut me open.
Pretty
A
big grab.
nerd grabbed you and cut you up.
I
Nah.
don't fucking remember a goddamn thing about it.
That's probably for the best.
Probably because they were like, you go. It was fucking butt o'clock in the morning, first of all, and then they go in and they hook
Yours
you
is
up
early.
Right, I was there at 6:45 in the fucking.
Awful.
And the operation wasn't until like 8. Anyways,
I'd be there so early for mine.
so they hook you up to everything, right? And they fucking find the things and this and that, blah blah blah. And doctor comes in, whatever, and then they're like, okay, here's a little pill that'll, we know you had a little bit of anxiety, so here's a little pill that'll kind of calm you down a little bit. I'm like, all right, cool. Gives me the pill, and literally from the time that she walked from my left all the way around me to the right,
They lied to you.
I was like, oh, that's fast acting. And that's the last thing I fucking remember.
They lie. That's what one of the pre knock you out trip.
And that's fine
pill.
because that's what I wanted because I did.
Well, yeah.
I was having a little anxiety. It apparently took me forever to wake up. So they were like oxygen. I just remember like blurry like oxygen and fucking. But I woke up. I went out in a position looking to my right. I woke up in the same position. So and then they finally were like, "Do you want some cookies or some soda or some coffee?" I'm like, "Coffee would be great." They're like, "Great." And
All
then
of the above, thank you.
I had to like
Couldn't
meander
have any of
around a
that
couple
cool
times.
shit.
And then they wheeled me out, and then I came home and just fucking slept. So there we go.
I wasn't allowed to have anything, and then in a couple of hours, I was allowed to have a tiny medicine cup of protein shake and some water.
They suggested on the thing that like liquid diet for the day, after your surgery. I had a fucking Subway sandwich. It was later in the day because I was completely passed
It
out.
was many weeks before I could have a Subway sandwich.
But so that was my nerd grab. I had back surgery.
Nice.
But you also got something from Meghan.
Oh, I did. Yeah. I'm sorry, I did. Sorry, I did. It's a little wooden cutout of a sexy Harley Quinn with a little...
Very sexy Harley Quinn with a little...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I like it. It's a... What is it? Like a...
It's
Was
just...
it laser etched?
Yeah, it's lasered
Yeah.
stuff. And Aaron lasered it, and I painted it, and there's
well
a
done.
little Joker and a little...
Catwoman, a little Batman.
A little Batman who's pouting because
He's got darts on his head.
it's pretty cute.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty sexy. Sexy. It's black and red Harley Quinn, so that's the perfect colors. So thank you, Megan, for
Aaron
that.
found another one that is more like the
Did it
Suicide Squad style Harley Quinn. So
did it
I have yet
cut
to paint
out the
that.
edges too, or did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it cut out the edges, and then the detail is all just etched.
Nice.
The edge.
Etched.
It's very cool. Thank you,
Yeah,
Megan.
you're welcome.
You're the bestesses.
I know.
I ordered a Mandalorian helmet too.
I ordered to
one?
make... Oh, well...
Well, from like the one when I sent you the Batman one.
Sure.
Ah.
Yeah, it was from that same group because they were like $80. I'm like,
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah. I wanted to buy something for myself after I got my big paycheck from the lighting theater gig. Shut up, train. And I was like, oh yeah, I have surgery, so I couldn't buy anything expensive. So I was like, well, $80. It's not.
Yeah.
It's doable.
It's not a lightsaber.
No.
Oh, and I bought the NeoPixel for my lightsaber. Finally, I did buy the $80. That's why I was asking you about.
Yeah,
it.
let me know about the quality.
Yeah, I was hoping it was going to be here today,
I'll
but
probably scope it out.
yeah, I'll show it to you.
Scoop.
That's it for me.
Nice. I got my Chemical Romance tattoo partially done.
Yeah, you did.
So
Yeah.
long and good night.
I'm going in June 3rd to get the rest of the tree, and then there's going to be some Spanish moss and coloring and shading and
Could
make
use
it all
some
pretty.
Spanish moss.
Is it a Joshua tree?
No, it's a live oak.
YouTube reference? No? Okay.
Cool.
I guess what else? I don't really buy myself things.
I also own a My Chemical Romance t-shirt.
Yeah, I bought this at the concert that I went to last September. It glows in the dark. I did not know that until I brought it home and woke up in the middle of the night, and I'm like, what the fuck is that on my floor?
I wish I had gotten a T-shirt at My Chemical Romance concert I went to 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, I was dead set on going to this one. I'm like, I am paying for floor seats. I don't care how much they cost. That's why I have a credit card. I think,
Adulting.
yeah, I think total it was like $450 for the tickets. But
That's why a certain somebody
Jesus.
asked me like why I bought like the marine armor and the my. Oh, we forgot to talk about Strange New Worlds, and my Star Trek.
that's right.
She was like, why are you buying all this stuff? Because I'm an adult and I've always wanted it, so I'm gonna buy it.
yeah, what else is the point of being an adult other than buying all the shit that you want?
Exactly.
And having to do chores all the time. Like
Right.
that's
I work
being
hard
an
for my
adult.
money. I can't take it with me. Might
Yeah.
as well fucking get a Star Trek
Exactly.
uniform.
Have some cool stuff I can look at before I go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Hopefully, be able to wear it
Things
somewhere.
that make me happy.
Make me sweat my balls off. Anyway, sorry, Megan.
Yeah, like I said, I don't really buy myself things. Other than like necessities. I don't buy like toys or cool shit. Tattoos. I buy tattoos. Oh, I went to Art Whirl last weekend.
Oh yeah. What was that?
It was good. I found an artist who does like neo-traditional tattoo style. Actually, this Rebel Scum sticker on my
Yeah.
thing. She has a whole Star Wars series. She also had like Lord of the Rings stickers and some really cool prints
Really?
of her stuff. Yeah,
You should share her website.
I
with
will
me.
because she's got some really good stuff.
We'll pimp her and put it in the podcast description too.
And we went down there. We went to Ambibulous,
Love it.
which is a liquor store that only sells Minnesota booze.
Love it.
So we went down there because Aaron knows someone who,
Of course it is.
who
With booze.
started their own alcoholic candy company. And so we went down there, and this was like their first foray out into the wild. So we went down there and bought some of their candy, and it was delicious. And yeah, they had a whole setup at Ambibulous in the parking lot. So
Cute.
that's where I found Holly Kern, I think. Kern. I don't know. I'll send it to you.
Sweet.
But yeah, And I think that's kind of it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was going to bring it, but I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
But I got for the 40th anniversary, I got the Cal Kestis.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Limited edition lightsaber staff that changes colors.
That's
It's very cool, and is quite possibly the most unwieldy lightsaber I've ever owned.
Really?
It is
Just heavy
the
or
Ser.
weirdly balanced?
Both.
Ah.
The Ser side, which is like the flat side, is very bulky and very heavy. It cannot be wielded like in any form of like showmanship. It's something to be like, here's this.
Has Lee seen it? Because maybe he bigger guy, you know.
I'm telling you.
Really?
I mean, I'm probably gonna bring it to the next next practice.
I was gonna say, but like, isn't Cal Kestis supposed to be like, I don't know, average size?
Yeah.
Yes, but his lightsaber is from a bigger guy, so it would make sense that the lightsaber is a little bit bigger.
True. His master
True.
was
Okay.
a big dude, but still he's kind of a little ginger twink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. That's interesting. Even more unwieldy than your. Is it? I was going to ask you, are the blades even lengths?
Well,
It looks like one of them's shorter.
I put in shorter blades
Oh,
into
okay.
it. It's not even
Okay.
because of the blades. It's the hilt itself.
Gotcha.
The one side is very bulky. It's just
Interesting.
it's not one you can easily like. You can't like flip it around or anything. It just sort of exists. But it's cool, and you know you press and hold. It has a switch to activate, and then it has buttons on either side too.
Yeah, buttons.
You press and hold to switch it from blue to green to purple to
Sweet.
red, yellow, and white.
Oh wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
Neo Pixel or
Well, I mean, it's the Disney.
Okay,
it's the
yeah,
same as the,
yeah, yeah.
the Disney
All right.
like legacy ones.
Right. Yeah.
maybe a bit.
Or it's NeoPixel-esque.
Nice.
It's very cool. Well, how many lightsabers do you have now? 3,700.
A lot. We have quite a few. So I might actually be selling my old Cal Kestis sabers.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I have 0 lightsabers.
Get on that.
I
fuck, Megan.
am trying because
Well, we're going
Etsy's the thing.
I also don't know
if you want to.
what my life will look like.
Oh,
in
yeah. It's true.
A couple
It's
months.
true. It's true.
So
It's true.
I'm not
No
gonna
doubt, no doubt,
commit
no doubt.
to spending
Fair enough.
however much money Disney costs.
I mean,
Well, you don't
the
have to
Disney
buy
ones
Disney.
are not that expensive. To
well,
be
yeah,
honest.
and I would
But
like I kind of want my first one to be like the one that I make.
So then
you
go
know,
to-
at the workshop
Oh,
place.
Yeah.
Or you could go to like Saberforge and just like the hilts aren't necessarily
But also
expensive.
don't do Saberforge.
Or not Saberforge.
And definitely don't do Ultra Sabers.
But don't do
Saberforge is annoying because they take 900 years.
Yeah.
Ultra Sabers, they're fucking
Horrible.
They're scum. I have a number of
Yeah. Fire
retailers I can recommend.
Right. Fire Sabers is also another one that's relatively new, but also very good. I have bought one from them, and it was actually, with all the components, it was like $120. But
Well, especially now that I have my
you have a credit card, Megan.
my cloaks, my
you go.
Kevin cloaks.
Nice.
I have the brown one, and I got the charcoal gray one. Now I'm like, yes, I just need a lightsaber.
Perfect.
And I'll
They're
just,
perfect like Jedi in hiding cloaks.
Oh my god, they're comfy
Because they're Obi-Wan, like
Yeah.
the series, the one he wears. They're very
Yeah.
much that style.
Gotcha. I found some cool ones on Etsy that are very much in the same fabric of like episode 1 and 2, like Obi-Wan.
Oh, that like fuzzy looking
yeah,
fabric.
kinda like- yeah,
Nice.
But they do different colors, but they're
Nice.
little. Anyways,
Um,
sorry, Kevin. What else did you get?
sorry. And I just ordered it, but it won't come until September. But Hasbro just dropped a Magneto helmet.
Nice. Like
Very excited for that. I'm gonna
Like-
just casually wear it.
Fassbender style.
No,
or-
like X-Men the animated series in the 90s
oh
style.
wow,
Hey,
10 out of 10.
I'm sorry. Where'd you get this from? I heard it, but I.
I got mine from the Hasbro Pulse website.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. That's right. They did have one.
Nice.
God, that's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, I'm
Dude.
very stoked to put this on my face.
Oh my god. Take all of
You're
the
literally
pictures.
just gonna drive around with that thing.
I would.
I want to see you driving between when you're driving home or driving to work.
I feel like I could do a pretty cool Magneto cosplay, especially if I couple that with more of a like an Ian McKellen Magneto style
yeah.
suit, where he has that
Yeah.
suit that turns into the side cape. Oh, that outfit was scrumptious.
It was. Yes, it
Fucking,
was.
he had drip.
Yeah,
That
he
was
did.
my first like superhero obsession movie.
I get that.
Like,
There weren't a lot, yeah.
God damn.
I mean, there were, but there weren't. Yeah, no, I get that.
And then I also got a cool wood dabber from
did.
from Meghan, and this is a slave Leia with R2D2, and Leia has what I can only describe as Nala in the Lion King fuck me eyes.
Let me see.
If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It's when they do that little romp down the hill, and she gives him that look.
She's also got like an elf ear.
She does kind of have a little elf ear.
It's like
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, it's all right.
But, yeah.
It's okay.
But am I wrong?
No, you were
Nala
not
in the
wrong.
Lion King fuck me eyes.
Yes.
1,000% correct.
I was trying to figure out like what it looked like. I'm like, I've seen this look before. Nala in the Lion King.
And I think it just looks like an elf ear because of how her hair is going over
it also might just be the way the laser cut, but
it's the hair.
Yeah, Megan did stuff.
That's me.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, the Strange New Worlds trailer came out with Boimler and Mariner, and it looks really good. And their outfit, their uniforms look tight. I need that cut of it because the cut I have a yellow one.
Like the one that I have.
Yeah, and it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
The cut is weird.
But it's like $35.
Yeah, it was not expensive. But the cut's super weird. I want that cut because the neckline on it is smooth.
Yeah, on a couple of the Star Trek uniform
groups.
No, uniform making groups. They instantly, as soon as that photo came up,
they're just like
we're making this. And this guy, his name is Matt Corsair, I believe his name is. He does a lot of like Monster Maroon uniforms and does lots and lots. Of course, he's already on. He's like, "Yep, guys, I got it. We'll make them and make a run of them and blah blah blah." And,
link me because I'm going to need one.
Yeah,
I'm going to need one in Shaq's yellow.
Yeah. What do you think those jackets that I sent on the link?
Oh, they look good. Yeah, they look fine.
Yeah, I was like, they're the same price range. You're like, if I pay $45 for it.
If it's not the best, who cares?
But it looks like they got a lot of the details.
Yeah, it really does. But yeah, they look great. It's nice that they with a lot of lower decks, almost all the voice actors look like their characters.
Yeah,
Mariner's hair is fucking huge. Boimler's hair is purple, and he's super awkward to Spock. It's everything I needed.
Yeah, I want to know how they
That's
get.
what's his face,
mixed.
right? That's
Jack Quaid from The Boys and shit.
Sure it is.
Huey.
Yeah, I'm curious how they ended up.
We'll find out.
I guess
Some
Magic.
temporal timey-wimey
Star Trek-y thing.
Wibbly
yeah, I got
wobbly.
it.
I hope it shows them going back to the Cerritos, and we A, see a live Cerritos, and B, see Pillboy and Tendi.
Yes, I agree.
I'd love to see Pillboy in full Rutherford gear.
It can't just be. It can't just be the two of them that we get to see.
No.
From what I understand, it's just gonna be them, like in the plot. But I'm really hoping that they surprise us with.
That's what I mean.
With Tendi and Pillboy.
I'm sure it's because Boimler does something weird. Anyway,
I'm sure.
All right.
That most of
the award ceremony, which I had to miss because of my back surgery, which I thought I was going to be able to make. Anyways.
Oh yeah, did you get best smoocheroo?
We sure did.
Yeah, you did.
That's my boy.
Yeah, we sure did.
Hell yeah.
Amanda gave a real good speech, and then we got best product placement for the Bruce Distillery.
Nice.
Yeah. So apparently they really loved where we put their product in our movie. So
That's great.
Like,
yeah, that came with a little certificate and
Cute.
very
a little bit
cool.
of money. So that's good.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. Put it towards getting
next
the
one?
film. Well, no, getting Star Wars blasters. No, unfortunately not. No, just more film festivals. We'll get it out. Ian and I are working on the final director's cut, which will actually be showing, if you're in Minnesota, June 20th at the Woodbury 10 with a few other. They're called the director's versions of Z-Fest films.
Oh, neat.
So they'll be showing there, and you'll see the director's cut, which is like a minute and a half longer than the Z-Fest cut.
No.
Minute and a half. Woo!
Well, a minute and a half
It's
is
an important minute and a half.
Yes, it helps. It helps. The movie's not bad. It's just I think that extra it helps set the jokes better, if that makes sense. Like
They land better.
They land better, which is if you. Yeah, anyways, so yeah, you can go see that. And Winner's You, new episode, new couple episodes.
New episode is out now. By the time this comes out, another episode 2 of Jedi Survivor, and the last couple episodes of Obra Dinn are on their way out. We don't do very well. It's fucking hilarious. We're just like, we did bad. So that'll be pretty fun.
Great. All right. We're going to stay tuned. Kevin and I are going to just real quickly talk about Guardians of the Galaxy 3 in a spoiler-filled episode of How I Met Your... No, I was kidding.
Of happy endings.
Happy endings. I don't know why I made
How I Met Your Ending.
How I Met Your Ending.
Ending joke. I don't know. Anyways.
How it all ended.
All right. This has been Best Threesome Ever, episode 162, brought to you by Heroic Goods and Games and Jaybird Wines. I'm Nick.
I'm Megan.
And Kevin.
There we go. We got it right this time.
Hey.
See you shortly. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to Best Threesome Ever's Happy Ending, a spoilerific review of whatever movie we just saw, where we discuss all the things that got us there.
All right, and welcome back. Here we are with our happy ending spoiler-filled review of Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which Kevin and I saw. Megan did not see it for reasons.
I have not seen it.
Or will not see it.
I probably won't, because animal abuse is very triggering to me for some reason.
It is a heavy plot point in the film.
It is.
And I've heard that, and if I had gone to see it without knowing it, I would have had to leave the theater. I would have probably had a panic attack.
Yeah.
Because, and I know this because I started trying to watch the Netflix documentary Don't Fuck with Cats. Mm-hmm. And there's, it's like a 3-episode true crime thing about a guy who was like,
use cats to murder people?
no, like that would have been cool,
right?
But no, he posted videos online of himself like I can't even talk about it because it was like
Bad stuff to cats.
yeah,
Gotcha.
doing
Yep.
very
Yep.
disgusting and terrible things to cats.
Sociopath.
And so like the internet helps hunt him down
Psychopath.
and like fucking it. They're badasses, but like yeah,
Right.
So they show one of the video or parts of one of the videos in the first 20 minutes, and I could not watch the rest of it. I'm just like, I can't. I need to like go snuggle my animals and never think about this again. So yeah, I will not be seeing Guardians 3 just because of that. And there was another thing I was gonna say that I said to Kevin earlier. I'm just gonna look at it. Oh. Yeah, like if it like I'll see it if they like edit that part out and put on-screen text of like plot points, like a list. This is what happens without all the animal abuse, like without having to see all the animal abuse.
Yeah.
So like I can hear it, I can like talk about it, but I can't watch it. So
I mean, I will say that these are very incredibly CGI'd animals.
yeah,
That are
and I've seen the other two, so I know like what Rocket looks like and his kind of whole psychology.
and for the most part, you really only see him being worked on.
Right.
Yeah,
You don't see the others. You just sort of see what did happen to them because
Right.
they're basically
like the end result.
they're talking cyborg animals. And then there's the planet of the furries, but they're anthropomorphic enough where I think it wouldn't be as big of a deal.
Right.
Yeah, just keep reminding yourself that they're not, they're CGI and not, And surprisingly...
Not the furry people.
No, not the furry people, but the
Lila and Teeth and Floor.
Floor. Love Floor.
Teeth.
Yeah, I saw a featurette of they were guessing characters and
Love them.
with an F.
I was, because the trailer doesn't show it, but I was surprised how rocket-centric this entire movie was.
It really was.
And-
because I mean, he's for the entire, like almost the entire movie, he's dying.
Yeah.
Oh,
And so
geez.
they're trying to find a magical MacGuffin
Right.
chip to like an override chip so they can work on him. Because it turns out that if anybody tries to get all up in his guts, he
can't.
has a fail-safe that will make him
That's fucked up.
explode and die.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the guy, the guy.
So the main bad guy is the High Evolutionary. He created the Golden People.
Oh, okay.
and,
From the end of part 2.
Adam Warlock.
Yep. Well, they created Adam Warlock. He created them.
Right.
Who is that guy? Like, who's
so-
that actor? 'Cause I've seen stills of him, and I know
He's
him
in like
from
Meet
somewhere.
the Millers and the Narnia movies. He was the Edwin.
Yeah.
The cousin, the really goofy, ugly,
Oh,
pug-faced one.
Yeah,
who got much better looking as he aged.
I mean,
And
yeah.
Bover.
But yeah, he his entire part could have been replaced by Star-Lord's mask and jet boots.
Yep.
He contributed nothing to this film.
Zero. They made it look like he was going to be a big part. No.
And he was not. He was kind of a crybaby. He was pretty annoying.
Yep.
He had a little redemption at the end, which is fine for him. But like, I was expecting a lot more out of one of the most powerful characters in the MCU.
Oh,
Right. They kind of played him off as like a dumb Vision, like the opposite of Vision, whereas Vision was like, well, I was just born today, but also
He was a himbo version of Born Sexy Yesterday.
Yeah, he was. Absolutely, because he was very like, I'm 3 days old and I'm going to act like I'm 3 days old and I don't know.
Oh.
He was a golden Aaliyah battle angel. But I mean, he came in with the thunder, like a huge fight sequence.
Nice.
Like he blasted through Rocket, and that was what started the whole point of the movie. He beat the shit out of everyone.
Nice.
Like just came in with Clobber Town.
And then he was just little baby boy bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. 3 day old. I'm a baby. I don't know what to do. But who was I saying this to? Oh, I was saying it to the guy that we talked about.
Your movie guy, yeah.
Like the first Guardians of the Galaxy seemed to be a movie built around. I mean, it wasn't, but essentially they found a soundtrack and they built a movie around the soundtrack, right?
That was the second one. The first one,
I'm saying the first one was good. Like I like how they.
but I don't feel the first one was built around the soundtrack.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
It was integrated very well.
The second one, without a doubt, was built around the soundtrack.
Yeah, the second one was built around the soundtrack, but didn't land as nearly as well as the first one. This one I felt was the epitome of what they were trying to achieve with the second one, where it's like it was integrated but done a lot better.
The music stood out, but it didn't feel like that was the only purpose of the scene was to be a vehicle for the
Baby Groot could dance to Mr. Blue Sky.
Yeah.
So the second one is the weakest of the three, and the third one was very strong. Like it was dark, it was emotional.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was really fucked up what Rocket did to the High Evolutionary. Because there's animal abuse, but there's also animal abusing people right back.
Right.
And then it was fucking brutal because you don't see what he did to him. You just knew he attacked him. But you see like the High Evolutionary the whole time has like this face stretched out over this machine. You're like, he must have hurt the size of his face really bad. He tore that motherfucker off, and so he looks a little bit like the gross half of Two-Face in the Dark Knight.
I was gonna say he like
fucking brutal.
What's the Joker when he rips people's faces off?
Yes,
a little bit of Nicolas Cage and Face Off, the blurred, mirrored off.
Yeah, but yes, the Joker is it is fucked up.
Yeah,
but it was a lot of really good arcs.
Yeah.
They have solidified Nebula with the best character out throughout the MCU.
Yep, I agree.
My God, Karen Gillan.
Yeah,
fuck, dude.
Her.
Karen Gillan, come on our podcast. I'd really love to talk to you about this.
Karen Gillan, come on what now?
And Karen Gillan, come on my face.
Did you see her battle? Did you see her battle with TikTok because TikTok didn't believe it was really her? She's like, "How do I prove it's me? Like, come on, like, look at me. I'm Karen.
I am Karen.
It's me.
I can't."
Yeah, finally it was approved, but it was like she's just like her first like 5 or 6 TikToks are about her trying to like, how do I prove my identity to you?
So and as we discussed before, the first F-bomb in the MCU dropped in this movie.
I watched
and
that
it was,
clip.
And you know what? It was in the best way possible because instead of being like this really like emotional, like fucking there's get in the fucking car.
Get in the fucking car. God.
Or open the fucking door, I think it was.
like
oh
that.
my God. It was such
door.
like a steamroll over the F-bomb, which made it just so much better. There
was a post going around a while ago, like right after they announced Deadpool 3, that was like, someone was like, I really want Deadpool to actually like, say, or like if they had downgraded the rating for Deadpool to appeal to more people, like they get, however many swear words per movie,
right?
And like he's like counting him down, and then like towards the end of the movie, he's about to say his last fuck, but then
Wolverine steals it.
Wolverine steals it.
Well, and that's what because they get one fuck per PG-13.
Right, yeah,
and so
that's
they're
what
saying,
it was.
everything they could, but really saving that fuck for a special moment before he can say it, Wolverine steals
gets
it.
Yeah.
But they have said that it's going to be a hard R.
Love it. I'll show you a hard R.
interested. Visual gag on an audio podcast.
I don't even know what part R would be.
Use your imagination, girl. You're creative enough. You
That's
can
true.
figure it out. Yeah, it was. I didn't think I would get this emotional over a Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
I was a wreck.
And at the end, just
With Dog Days?
oh god,
Fuck off!
God, fuck you!
Like Dog Days of Summer?
No,
Oh.
the dog days are over.
Oh, that's what I meant,
Dog
not-
days are done. That was like the end song and Drax
Fuck
danced.
off.
Oh God, I was dead.
I would.
Dead.
If the rest of the movie hadn't destroyed me, that definitely would. Because
Although when Star-Lord was like, I haven't been back to Earth since I left. That's a lie because he was on Earth when they fought Thanos. I mean, he wasn't there like visiting, but point is, he was still on Earth. Right? Am I wrong? I mean, they were in New York technically.
were they?
Well, they were Avengers headquarters is in New York, North.
Well, yeah,
North.
but didn't.
He was on.
I mean, I think they were talking about visiting, not there for a fight.
Right. Fair enough.
Like it kind of seemed like they came, they killed, they left.
Destroyed shit, and they're like, "Oh, fuck off, bye."
Okay, bye. See you later.
Okay, fair enough. I can buy that. But anyways, that was one thing I was like, but he was
Have
on
fun
there.
at your funeral.
Yeah, the whole just, and then the whole stuff with Rocket was very emotional. I mean, regardless if you are affected by it or not, or I don't want to use the word triggered, but I mean,
It's fine. You can say, instead of saying if you're triggered by it, saying if it is a trigger for you.
right. Thank you. That is what I was trying to say. If it's a trigger for you, I get that, and then like it is hard to watch, and I'm not usually one to be like, squeamish or shy,
Me
but it
either,
was.
but there were parts
you're just
that were
kind of like
hard.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're just kind of like, wow, you put this in a Disney.
This was
is a
PG-13?
PG-13 Disney.
And what's weird is like Multiverse of Madness was definitely like their scariest movie,
Right.
I loved Multiverse.
and it was very
of
dark.
Madness.
This one was darker,
I would agree. Yeah. It goes down
I
a
can see
very
that.
dark path,
and it's
but done very well.
Yeah,
Without shoehorning anything in or feeling anything was like forced or like
why are we talking about
right.
this
like
right now?
It all made sense.
because Sabra was like, if anything happens to this otter, I will kill everyone in this theater and then myself. And I'm like, well, we're all gonna die then because I know something is. Which is funny because Lila's mentioned in Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the shot of that, but when they're doing when they're admitted to the prison and they're showing affiliations and stuff like that, Lila is listed as Rocket's
Interesting.
affiliation.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
Is that one of those like pause it?
yeah,
Yeah, you have to.
blink and you'll miss it sort of things.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, but it was good. It was a lot better than I was expecting. I
A
mean,
lot better than I was expecting.
unknown that it was a very rocket centric plot line.
But it was and I've heard reasons for this, but Star-Lord does not wear his helmet at all in this. It does not exist. And I think that is because it was technically broken in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but when they made Avengers, they sort of forgot.
But he had it in the Christmas. No,
Did he?
Maybe he didn't.
Did he?
Maybe he didn't.
Because I don't think he did.
I think you're right.
Because they didn't really go anywhere for that one.
I don't know, Kevin Bacon's house, but
But he didn't go there.
that's right. He didn't. You're right. Maybe you're right. Yeah. Why wouldn't he get that fixed?
I don't know.
Kind of a
And
thing.
so, and so it was supposed to be broken at the end of the Guardians 2, but it was brought back in Avengers because they either forgot or didn't realize that it wasn't going to be fixed.
Right.
And James Gunn went back to, no, I don't want it in this movie.
Right, and I'm glad that when they brought back the other Ravengers, i.e. Sylvester Stallone, it was just for a little part, and then with Gamora at the end.
I would yes, Gamora with the Ravagers. Fuck you. That was so sweet. I was sad that they replaced Miley Cyrus as the floating Robo head. It was Tara Strong who was Miss Minutes in Loki.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
as long as a longtime voice of Harley Quinn. And Lex Luthor, Michael Rosenbaum, was the crystal spiky headed boy.
he sure was.
Who had a few scenes. He was
Yeah.
he was like the second main Ravager.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for him. I kind of hope we get more of him. I like him being in stuff. He's a very good boy.
Cregan, Sean Gunn, was he? No,
Huge in this movie.
Yep.
really?
Yeah.
I love that.
He was
Good for him.
really big part in this.
Because he took over the...
Yeah, he was.
The
He's
mantle
the
of
new.
Yondu. But that was like his main plot point was he was having trouble controlling it, and like it was his moment at the end to
Aw.
finally like figure it out. And Yondu gave him the Force
Yeah.
ghosts. Don't use your head, boy. Use your heart.
Oh,
And so Michael Rooker was in the damn movie,
Nice.
and
Sure was.
And I was like, I can't deal with this. These sons of bitches.
I'm having too many emotions.
Oh, so many emotions. This is an emotional movie.
I might have to watch it when it comes to Disney Plus, like
and
under a blanket.
have something
with
to cover your eyes with,
some
Have your puppies with you.
Yeah.
yeah.
clutching
Support
my
puppies.
cat.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think a lot of people were pissed because it didn't come with a warning. Do you think it should have?
Yes, I do, because it was very brutal.
Okay. How would they just... I mean, where...
You can put that in the what's
like,
it called? The MPAA warning at the top.
Yeah, but nobody reads that bullshit.
I do.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I usually
I mean, it could just even be before like the movie starts. This movie depicts
graphic images of animal
im-
abuse.
graphic scenes of animal abuse. Viewer discretion is advised.
Viewer discretion.
Yeah, because
advised.
like we said, I
Or
mean,
they could even have like a sign outside of the theater, like they do with like strobe warnings.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, strobe warning.
because like we said, from the trailers or anything,
you don't know.
wouldn't even...
No, there were
Not
so
even-
many. I had no idea the plot was going to be what it was. They
Right.
gave nothing away in these trailers.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Not a damn fucking thing.
It was
so.
a very Disney.
And it now is
Trailer.
it's now the movie with the most prosthetics used in a film.
Huh.
Because of
Yeah.
Planet Furry.
I can
Because
see that.
that was
yeah.
all people in prosthetics.
Yeah.
I love that.
I like that. I like that Marvel and Disney. Well,
And I
should say Star Wars.
I'm wondering if Dave cut a deal with them that he didn't want to be in the makeup chair as long, because he was wearing a shirt this entire movie,
he,
despite his sensitive nipples.
because he has complained about it.
Yeah, I can-
and has had issues with it, which is one of his things. Because he was like, the first time it was like 6 hours, and he's like, it's just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's either wearing like a vest or like a full long sleeve thing, and
Right.
I think they really cut down his makeup chair time.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
'Cause-
Like,
Yeah, and I think he kind of like Jennifer Lawrence with her Mystique and everything. Cause
Jim
like,
Carrey in the Grinch costume having
that
to
was
like
the worst.
He had like
8
CIA training,
Yeah.
like torture training,
How to endure torture.
Put the Grinch costume on.
Which apparently got him like chain smoking like a motherfucker.
I mean-
you hear him talk about it.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think he, even Jennifer Lawrence was like, the first time it was like, he had to get fully naked and like buy all these parts. And then the second movie, they're like, we got this suit for you. They're like, where the fuck was that the first time?
could we not have done this
Right.
the first time around?
And then in
because
the other one,
established she's like they had to establish that she's the same as the Rebecca Romaine one,
Right.
who's naked all the time
Right,
for any
yeah.
reason whatsoever.
right.
Good for her.
And then in the last one, she was mostly Jennifer Lawrence looking Mystique, except when she face was not. So
Yeah.
I think Dave Bautista was kind of like, no, we're.
Put this in my contract.
And Mantis had a good role in this too.
She had a great role in this. Holy fuck!
Yeah, it was all around very good. So, warning aside, see it if you want. You're gonna feel something for sure watching this movie, good, bad, or indifferent. You're gonna feel something. But I think it's one of the best Guardians of the Galaxy movies made. There's only 3 of them, but
I was gonna say of all 3.
yeah, 3, 1, 2.
Nice.
So, who do you think has the strongest trilogy then? Spider-Man, Captain America, or Guardians of the Galaxy?
Strongest.
Who has the strongest trilogy?
Ooh, like story wise or just in general?
See, because for me, it's Spider-Man. I think all 3 crushed it, and the third was brought back a lot of feelings for me.
Oh man, so many feelings.
And while I think Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was the most emotionally poignant movie of the MCU. I feel Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was very weak, and so it can't quite pull the W for that. Just like with Captain America, as good as Winter Soldier is, and as good as Civil War is, the first one is just sort of exists.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's fine. It's a fun origin movie, and it's campy, and
you got to get the first adventure story in there.
Yeah.
To me, it's Spider-Man wins, but Guardians is a close second.
I would have to agree with that because I think you're right. I think all three of the Spider-Man movies are all very good.
They're all so good.
I mean, even if you wanted to nitpick anything, it still outweighs just how
each one is an absolute slap fest.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Literally, because he hits a lot of people.
He does. Webs them right in the face.
Right in the face.
Slap. Swat. Swat.
I'm gonna say, well, I'm missing 1/9 of the
Right.
So, I mean, I really like all three Cap movies. I mean, and yeah, I agree with you on the first one. It's like it's an origin story. It can't be, and but
that's what makes Spider-Man such a strong contender. I didn't have to put up with a
Spider-Man.
goddamn origin story. He was there
Yeah.
and he existed.
I just love Spider-Man. So, I mean,
Tom Holland's such a good boy.
he's the goodest boy. Seeing all three Spider-Mans together, like,
Feels.
I had all of the feels. Again, like, Spider-Man 2 was the first superhero movie I ever saw in theaters.
Cute.
Yeah. And I was obsessed. Fucking Tobey Maguire. I was immediately charmed and became this stunning creature.
I really
before
appreciated
you.
the two redemptions in No Way Home, both with Andrew Garfield and catching MJ, and then Tobey just stopping Tom from stabbing Green Goblin,
stabbing the shit out
and
of
how easily he did it too. Like Tom was putting everything into it, and he was just like,
it's like, dude, no. Nope.
No.
Hashtag no.
God, he's so strong.
Such a webbing inside of you? Weird.
He's just. Oh my god, I
weird.
love
Fucking scene.
that was so funny. It's just
But
like
you put nerds together, that's what they would do.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Especially Peter Parker. They would wonder. They'd be like,
Yeah. What? What's another version of me like? Like what? Like
God, can you oh God, I don't want to even
What's-
know. I don't even want to know.
like what?
I mean, me specifically, not you. Me. Other multiverse versions of me. Ugh. God, no. Get out of here.
Yeah, but if there's infinite possibilities, then
Yes.
theoretically, and there's a universe where I am actually Batman. So
Yeah. Then
There you go.
then in that theoretical, in that same theory, then I'm really married to Jessica Biel.
there you go.
Fuck yeah.
Jessica Biel? Really? Okay.
Did you hear? She's my future ex-wife. She's going to divorce.
There's a
And Batman Kevin is married to Alexander Daddario.
Right. See, she's going to divorce Justin Timberlake. She's going to come back to Minnesota for some solace. We're going to meet at a fucking Caribou, talk about how we love Caribou over Starbucks and how she lives in L.A. where it's nothing but fucking Starbucks. But then we'll just be
Caribou
like,
over Starbucks.
yes, absolutely, 1,000%. Even though she's from Ely, it doesn't matter that it's an hour and a half away.
There's gotta be. Ely is way longer than an hour and a half away, buddy.
In my mind, it's
It
only
is literally. I will show you on the map. It is literally up here.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, so we're gonna bond over that. She's just gonna fall in love with me.
It's like 4 hours.
I'm gonna rebound.
It's on the other side of the state.
I'm gonna be like the rebound relationship. We're gonna have a good time for like 2.5 years, and then she's gonna realize that
That's a long rebound relationship.
It's a really long
I thought you were going to say
rebound.
months.
I'm gonna charm her.
I was going to say 2.5 months.
Okay, but if you don't want to be the rebound guy.
I said
You wanna
I
be-
said future ex-wife.
I know, but like you don't want to be the rebound guy because that's the guy she's like, I'm just gonna dump the
maybe
shit
she's
out
like
of this
Maggie
guy.
though. You know how I Met Your Mother,
yeah.
where like the rebound guy is still someone she's with for years.
Yeah, maybe.
Make
Yeah.
adjustments, go
Yeah.
get it energized.
Right. So two and a half
at work
years.
once and nobody got it.
We'll get a little divorcey poo, and then she'll
divorcey poo.
We'll be friends for the rest of our lives.
Do you
And-
sign a prenup?
No, she probably. I
was
probably
gonna-
would have to.
She's gonna have. You're gonna have.
She'll insist.
What are you talking about? Are you saying this isn't a fucking? Okay, yeah, probably would have to sign.
It's a man cave.
She's got to protect all that Blade Trinity money.
Oh, yeah.
I love that you're just like writing fan fiction about yourself right now.
I've written this story long
because I've been
ago.
doing the same thing in my brain for the last I don't know however many years.
Have you ever see the alternate ending of Blade 3 with the werewolves?
No.
It is horrible.
I love it.
Got a little spicy there.
It's horrible.
I have to. Like the
It
second I
is-
get home now.
Cue it up on your phone.
So, anyways, Guardians of the Galaxy. Final thoughts, Kevin.
See it right now. Fucking, they Phase 5 is off to a fucking bang, man.
Yeah.
Was this the first of Phase 5?
Yeah,
Is it or was Ant-Man?
Ant-Man.
I think yeah. I think it was.
I thought Ant-Man was the end of Phase 4.
New. I think it's the new start of
So is
5.
Wakanda Forever the end of Phase 4?
Yes, I think that was the final.
Googling.
You could be right. I think you're right.
Or Wakanda was. The
But I mean, I'm also apparently in a strong minority where I really liked Ant-Man, so I guess fuck me.
Quantumverse.
Quantumania.
And I had an idea for. Did I send it in Best Threesome Ever chat? I had an idea for an Ant-Man prequel about Hank and Janet.
Yes, you did.
Um,
Yeah, with
with
Yeah.
Creary from Stranger Things.
Yes.
And
You are
Cameron,
correct. Phase 4 ended with Wakanda Forever.
And Cameron Bicanova from Gotham as young Hank and Janet. I believe that
that'd be a good one.
that would be an absolute slap fest.
So
Yeah.
Phase 5 is Quantumania, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Marvels, Captain America New World Order,
Yes.
Ensemble Thunderbolts, and wasn't Blade, the new Blade, wasn't that
thought so.
canceled?
No,
it wasn't
it's still-
canceled.
No, it's still on.
I thought it was
supposed to be
canceled.
part of it.
It's supposed to be part of it, but I thought I saw something that
I thought
it was
Armor Wars
getting
was
canceled.
too. I don't think so.
Armor Wars. I
I
think was
hope it's
canceled.
not, because I want to see Mahershala Ali fucking
As Blade,
as
me
Blade.
too. I mean,
because
he was at the end of the Eternals, so
Yeah.
as young Michael Douglas
Oh
and young
my
Michelle
God.
Pfeiffer, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Joe Keery.
Right?
You
No.
adorable, adorable man. Speaking of, I just watched through Stranger Things again, and it was so fucking good.
We should probably wrap this
Yeah, we
bitch
should.
up. I got shit to do.
I do too.
I don't.
I literally have to shit. Anyways.
Probably cut out most of that incoherent babble we just had for the last 6 minutes.
Anyway, so yeah, go see it. Let us know what you think in the comments, or if you had any other thoughts about it, let us know. Yeah, it's been Best Threesome Ever. Happy ending for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I'm Nick.
I'm Megan.
I'm Kevin.
Sorry, I
We'll
hesitated.
see you next time.
The views held here by the nerds of Best Threesome Ever do not directly reflect the views of nerds everywhere.